Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Ab.
And this is the all-new, all-access Avenue 23ML. Ab, what are some of the specs on this thing?
Yep. So your dry weight on this 23ML is going to be just over 7,000 pounds. Overall length is going to be just under 28 feet.
Nice. So that's going to make it very multifaceted for multiple tow vehicles.
Absolutely.
All right. We know you guys want to go inside, so come along and join us. All right, now that we're in the interior of the 23ML, Ab, what does ML mean?
Yep. So ML stands for mid-living. In this particular coach, we've got a lot of stuff jam-packed here in this living area. One of the cool things I want to talk about first that I think really differentiates us in this segment, kind of that shorter, lighter fifth wheel, is we took our traditional 101-inch wide body construction and implemented it into the All Access series. So ideally what you're looking for in a coach like this is length. We want it to be accessible, but we've given you now way more square footage without adding that length.
Yeah.
So I think that's a huge advantage.
Absolutely. Maximizing storage, length, and then being lighter weight too is going to help you with towability.
You got it.
All right, so let's go ahead and move to the rear of the coach and talk about what's going on in the kitchen.
Awesome. All right, moving into the kitchen, there's a couple of features I really want to highlight, starting with the solid surface countertops. Again, a feature that is unseen in this category. You're going to find solid surface countertops throughout. A really nice feature that we have here as well is in our cabinets. All of our cabinets are going to be soft closed cabinets. Just to my left, you're going to also find a 30-inch residential microwave. Lastly, I'd like to show you the birch glazed drawers that can support up to 100 pounds.
All right, Ab, those are some great features in a kitchen that's under 28 feet, right?
Yep.
Now we're sitting in the slide out of the 23ML. What are some of the features you're going to find in the slide out?
Absolutely. I'd like to start with the slide out height. You're at 76 inches on our All Access, which is almost a foot taller than a lot of our competitors. It's going to give us those big atrium windows that open all the way behind us. Another thing I like is, in this floor plan, typically this is just a blank area. We're trying to come up with a clever and creative way to utilize this space. And you've also got an ANC charge port back here and a 110 outlet, so you can make sure you're charging your phone or tablet at all times.
Nice. And then we missed it a little bit in the kitchen, but behind that wall there's a refrigerator. Great. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what's directly across from us, and then you can take them upstairs.
Awesome.
All right, Ab, now that we moved across from the seating area onto the camp side of the coach, you got this great four-person booth dinette. But what else is going on here?
Yep. So directly across from the theater seating, you're going to find a 50-inch TV, which typically it's a 32 or a 40 in a fifth wheel this small. So implemented a really big TV here. Just below that, you've got the standard offering, which is a four-person booth dinette, and it obviously converts into a bed. We do have a no-charge option to incorporate a table and 4 chairs as well. So if that was something that made more sense, it can be done.
Nice.
Another cool thing I wanted to point out, it's just above us. For 2025, we're going to be implementing Klipsch audio, which is an awesome audio system.
Name brand audio system.
Yep. It's a 10-inch speaker with 3 zones. So you can obviously listen to the TV through one of the zones. You can hook your phone up to it. And then we did something kind of cool. We put a 6-inch marine grade speaker in the bathroom as well. Trying to figure out a spot for that third zone.
Yeah.
I think it worked out pretty well.
Now singing in the shower will be real easy.
Let's go.
All right, let's keep going on the rest of this coach and showing everyone else what other great features there are.
Off the entrance of the coach, you're going to find a couple of awesome features here, starting with the floor-to-ceiling pantry. You're going to find there is a motion detector light in here, adjustable shelves, and a 110 outlet as well. So just a lot of features in that pantry. Just next to me, you're going to find that we continue the solid surface countertops into the hutch area. You're going to find a very decorative backsplash. It's actually a metal backsplash. It's not a plastic or an ABS that's going to buckle or fall off on you as you go down the road. We mentioned earlier soft close cabinets. In this little hutch area, you're going to find A and C charge ports. In addition to that, you're going to find the controls to your Klipsch audio, which again is going to allow you to listen to music through the TV or zones A or B.
Ab, that's a lot of features for the living space here. Why don't you take them to the front and finish out the bathroom and bedroom before we head outside?
In the bathroom, you'll find some great features, starting with the porcelain foot flush toilet. Just next to that, you're going to find an illuminated light switch that will always stay on, making it safe to get in and out of the bathroom in the evening. Ton of storage with water shutoff valves, an oversized linen closet, and lastly, a 6-inch marine grade speaker in the bathroom. So we work our way into the master bedroom. One of the things I want to highlight is the 101-inch wide body construction and how that plays a big role here when you have a north-south bed setup. A couple of cool features you'll find in the nightstands here is one, the flip up storage. So you're gonna have a ton of extra storage. You'll find A and C charge ports and 110 outlets on both ends as well. You're gonna have a little storage to your left and right, and then in your overheads that are on gas struts. And then lastly, a ton of storage below. We were able to incorporate a washer dryer prep in a coach that's under 28 feet. That's very unheard of. You'll have 4 huge pull-out drawers. You simply remove those drawers, and that's the perfect spot for your combo washer dryer. Just above that, you're going to have a hanging rod to accommodate all the clothes you bring with you.
Ab, that was a ton of features in this 23 ML, but I know there's more. What are some of the creature comforts you're going to come to find on the All Access?
Sure, absolutely. I'll rattle off a handful. First and foremost, you're going to find carpetless interiors, much easier to clean, pet friendly. When we're talking about the floors, you're also going to find that we have no in-floor heat ducts, which is great, commonly known as a crumb collector, right?
Yep.
So you have to worry about cleaning those out. Again, I think very pet friendly. Another really great feature is the atrium windows that we use. Because of our taller slide boxes, we can give you larger windows, giving you better views of the campsite, but more importantly, giving you some great fresh air on a great day. And then one of my favorite features is in the ceiling. I mean, your ceiling lights, your slide outs, your bedroom, all those lights are dimmable, but they're full flush residential can lights. They're not the cheap looking pancake lights. So it's just a great touch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a lot of great features, but folks, it's not over yet. We're going to take you outside and continue this tour. All right, now that we're on the exterior of the coach, Ab, I first saw this pass-through storage and I went right to it.
Yep.
What's going on with the pass-through storage?
Yeah, we'll start with 3-way switches. Great feature that we've now implemented across the board with all Alliance brands. But it's just such a smart feature. One slide on this particular unit, so you'll find that switch on the off-door side, and then you'll have your awning switch here. So the goal is to, make that much easier and safer. So now I can see what the awning's doing if I'm going to hit anything, being right in front of it. And then when I'm on the opposite side, right, there's no electrical pole or bush or tree I'm going to hit. Just gives me a clear line of sight, making it a lot easier.
Yeah, I call those death to walkie-talkies.
There you go, right? Another cool thing, Joe, is we've implemented the 72-inch LED strip light in here.
Yeah.
And there's motion detectors on both sides. This is just great in the evening. It illuminates this entire pass-through, making sure you can see everything, get everything in or out.
All right, let's go ahead and head towards the back of the coach and keep talking about the great exterior features.
Let's go.
All right, now that we're in the middle of the coach, let's talk the foundation of the coach, which is probably one of the most important features, is the running gear. What will you get with the All Access series here?
Yeah, great question. And by far, I think the most important feature on the RV. We've got a reputation for really offering a robust performance running gear. That does not mean we're going to skimp because it's an All Access, a little shorter, a little lighter. So you're still going to find the Goodyear Endurance tires. We're still going to incorporate the MORryde CRE 3000 suspension system. You're still going to find half-inch shackle kits, which is unheard of in this category. You're going to find that we're still welding that 2-inch torsion tube under your I-beam, and we're also welding steel V-brackets in every one of our spring hangers. In addition to all that, we've upgraded our springs to 3,000-pound springs. So I think you couple that all together, that's a pretty robust offering for something under 38 feet.
Absolutely, and that's so important when you're traveling down the road, and especially if you're in a state like Michigan. Sorry, Michigan.
Absolutely.
All right, there's a really cool feature next, so we're gonna head back there and we're gonna show you what's next. So here's that really cool feature. Behind this door here, you got an outdoor kitchen. What's going on here?
Yeah, I think what's really impressive here is we've got an outdoor kitchen. It's something under 28 feet, right? That is, to me, super impressive. You see how we accomplished that by stacking the refrigerator, but you've got a grill / griddle 3-burner cooktop here that is just gonna check all the boxes.
I love this 25-inch griddle combo, mini fridge, keep your beverages cool.
It's perfect.
And on the campsite too.
Yep.
All right, let's head back to the rear wall and we're gonna talk about that. All right, Ab, now that we're on the back wall here, it looks like an everyday normal back wall, but it's not. Well, I know that.
Talk about
What's all going on back here?
Yeah, just above us, you'll find that we're using a universal backup camera prep. I like that feature because what it really does is it allows the consumer to pick the camera of their choosing. They're not subject to just one particular brand that is, it just fits that backup camera prep. So that's a nice feature. Just below us, you're gonna find a 2-inch hitch receiver here with a 3-way plug that can handle 300 pounds and it can pull up to 3,000 pounds. Just behind me, one of my favorite features here is the all steel ladder that is rated for 300 pounds.
Nice.
Typically,
big guy approved, right?
That's correct. Yep. Big guy approved, and typically only rated for 200 or 250 pounds. So a nice upgrade there. Just next to it, you're going to find that we've strategically placed the spray port. I think this is just a great spot to ensure the campsite's always clean.
Nice, yeah. And if you do have a dog too, you can wash them on the back side of the campsite.
Yep, like you always talk about too, maybe using a leash there. That's a great idea.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's head to the off camp side and talk about some of the other great features.
Awesome.
Now that we're on the off camp side of this trailer, there's a lot going on here.
Yep.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I'd love to start with the on-demand water heater. This is a 60,000 BTU endless on-demand water heater. It's a ton of BTUs for a fifth wheel in this category. Typically, it's a 42K, so big upgrade there. You're gonna find this is a 50 amp fifth wheel. All of our fifth wheels are gonna be that way, not a 30 amp on your smaller stuff like you can see sometimes. One of my favorite things, we talked about it a couple times now, but the 3-way switches, right? We were talking about that slide out and having a direct line of sight to ensure that you're doing that safely. This works perfectly. Just in here, you'll find that we bungee this felt board. If you ever needed to get back here to work on anything, you're not taking out 10 screws, right? It's
easy access.
It's easy access, absolutely. And then one of my favorite things is the location of the level up controls. It's not inside the pass-through. You're not bouncing in and out to see if everything's operating correctly. Just like the slide out switch, you've got a direct line of sight to your truck, so you can do that safely and efficiently.
Yep. Let's take everyone back to the campsite and talk about construction. All right, Ab, we know construction is one of the most important features when you're looking at an RV. So how is the Avenue All Access built?
Yeah, great question. I'll start with one of my favorite things, and that's the Asdel that we use. For you folks that don't know what Asdel is, it's essentially a composite, right? It's not a Luan, it's not a wood. And we use that Asdel material behind our fiberglass in our interior walls. And on the Avenue line, we also use 2 layers of it on the floor and a layer on the bottom. And Asdel, essentially, water does not adhere to it, right? So we're not going to experience any delamination if you did have any type of water intrusion.
Yeah, and from my understanding too, it's 50% lighter than wood and it's rot, mold, and mildew resistant.
Exactly right.
Truly water and
yeah, you're going to get a little more R value out of it as well. Another great construction feature is the PVC roof membrane that we use. I love PVC. I think it's a little more durable. I think that's why it comes with a lifetime warranty.
Yep.
It's also 80% more solar reflective, right? We want to keep that heat off of our coach. Things happen. And if something did happen, it's a very simple thing to repair. You get a little snag, you're simply taking a piece of PVC, PVC paste. Per the manufacturer, that's a sufficient fix.
All right, Ab, that's a lot of great features about the roof. Are there any upgrades they can get with this coach?
Yep. So we do offer the off-the-grid package, and what that's going to get you is a 320-watt solar panel, 60-amp charge controller, and it's prepped for an inverter.
Nice. All right. Everybody, thanks for watching. This was the Avenue All Access 23ML. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Click that like button. And of course, if you want to learn more, go to alliancerv.com. And we hope that you guys choose to join the Alliance by searching for us on social media by @AllianceRV. Everybody, thanks for watching. Now that we're in the interior of the 23ML, AB, it stands for mid-living. So what is going on in here?
Yeah, a lot.
All right, now that we're in the... I can't talk today.
Does this look like a table to you?
There's more features. What else are there? All right, Ab, so here's that really cool feature I was talking about.
Make it smooth.
What's up with that?
Look at it, make it like a smooth action like that. He pulls it out, you pull it out.
I know. I
Yeah.
have multiple outlets that are going to be hot. So just adding the inverter is gonna, you know, it's gonna do that.
We're gonna do that.
Was that smooth?